Hey Eurovision fans, Joost has been announced as the artist representing the Netherlands in Eurovision 2024. We're going to talk about it, check out one of his music videos and analyse how this could do in Malmö in Eurovision 2024. So let's kiki. Hey, I'm Tom and you can find all of this stuff on my Eurovision channel. So what a great way to start a Monday morning. Waking up, I was actually on YouTube and I got a notification popping up saying Joost has been chosen for the Netherlands, and I squealed. I was so surprised because a couple of days ago we had a leak onto a Dutch radio station saying that the three acts left were Ieder de Long, Numidia and Karsu, which I covered in my last Eurovision news. So I was not expecting this at all. I thought we were going to get another ballad this year from Netherlands. Obviously we've had this big streak of kind of like very good quality but kind of depressing sad songs from the Netherlands. So instead they've gone completely the opposite way, going for Joost KLein. We knew that he really wanted to represent Netherlands.
Hallo met Joost.
En Joost is toch een aantal trolls. En met Nederland tegenwoordig op de
Zo, wat? Dat is echt heel vet. Dat is echt heel vet. Joost KLein droom groot. Het is geen leugen. Het is echt geen leugen. Aan het einde van de rit gaan jullie trots zijn. Hoe dan ook. Just trust the process.
It's just such a pleasant surprise. What a great start to the week. It was also the fact it was so unexpected that really caught me by surprise. So far I'm seeing lots of people making comparisons about this with Käärijä, some in a positive way, some in a negative way. There obviously is a connection in that Joost is kind of out there and he does rap as well, but like obviously Käärijä didn't invent rap, he didn't invent humor, he didn't invent all these music genres, so I don't think that Joost is copying him. I think it's more just the fact that Käärijä being so successful has kind of shown a lot of rap artists or alternative artists that there is a market for them. They can do well in Eurovision with the televote. Maybe not so much the jury, but really televote is where the commercial success comes from anyway. So if you asked many artists, would you rather do well with jury or televote, they would prefer the televote because that's going to lead to tours, concerts, Spotify streams, etc. This is hopefully one of the effects of Käärijä doing well, is that we're going to get a slightly broader range of artists from different genres. But yeah, like Joost isn't copying Käärijä. He's been around for years before last year's Eurovision. So checking out his Wikipedia page, he's from Leeuwarden in Netherlands. He's 26 years old. He used to be a YouTuber as well, which is kind of cool. So it's nice to know that there is a path from being a YouTuber to representing your country in Eurovision. Maybe I'm going to be representing Ireland 5 years from now. He's mainly a hip hop artist, but his songs and performances often include influences of electronic music, such as drum and bass, don't like that bit, hardstyle and gabber. I have to admit, I don't know that much about hardstyle. What's hardstyle? Hardstyle is an electronic dance genre that emerged in the late 90s with origins in the Netherlands, Belgium and Italy. Okay, that's probably why I haven't heard of it. It's more of a mainland Europe thing. It's written at 140 beats per hour, so I think it's like that heavy See, and then what's gabber? Gabber is a style of electronic dance music and a subgenre of hardcore techno, as well as the surrounding subculture. Okay, so like he's very much a different niche. There's lots and lots of different music styles. I think we get so pop orientated in Eurovision that anytime anyone isn't pop, it's like pop and then there's the others, whereas the others actually have lots of different niches. There's different styles of rap and techno and electronics and EDM and everything. So okay, sorry, I'm in the kitchen now. I got kicked out of the back room. Okay, we're gonna check out one of his songs. It's called Wachtmusiek. I'll probably have to distort the audio and the visual to get by copyright. The main point of it is not to review the song anyway, it's just to get an idea for his type of music and his visual style and whatnot. So, one on my super bang. Ooh. So getting kind of like a cool kind of amateur feel, like someone kind of filming on their phone. Let me see if there's translation of the lyrics. Oh, I quite like that electronic tune. He's definitely got a sense of humor. There's like a lot of wit in this. Does he always sing in that chipmunk voice? Okay, so there's a bit of drum and bass and he's rapping as well. Okay, so really different sound for Netherlands. Unfortunately I can't understand what he's saying, there's no subtitles. But I'm guessing he's saying something like really playful, a lot of play on words. He's got kind of like a bit of a grungy feel as well. Like it's no like fancy clothes or anything like that, because you can get some rap styles where there's a lot of bling bling. This is not bling bling at all. This is more like instance party, you know, couple of beers, couple of cigarettes, go with your mates down to the corner to drink. I think Dutch sounds good when it's rapped. Yeah, it's really, really, really different and unique. It's going to stand out. And this for me is very different from Kai, because Kai is quite polished. Like at the styling, the costuming was very like well done, and all the visuals look very cinematic. And this is way more like amateur, kind of authentic. Not that Kai was inauthentic, but this is a bit more like earthy, down to earth, normal. I presume he's going to give us something in English. I presume he's going to rap in English just because, like, obviously now I'm missing out a lot of the wordplay. Maybe he'll do the verses in Dutch and then the chorus in English. I understood Justin Bieber there. Or they could use the LEDs maybe if they're able to flash up the meaning of the words. Yeah, it feels really underground, much more underground. And this is just going to stand out an absolute mile in Eurovision. Like, there's going to be nothing else like it, so. He's got a little bit of a dance there. Hopefully he's bringing a dance to Eurovision stage as well. Yeah, just loads and loads of ideas there. Like different, just playfulness, and he's got no inhibitions, and he's really, and if you look at those credits, actually he's really interesting as well. You look editor, visual effects, colorist, stylist, location manager, it's all Joost KLein, so this is all him. So yeah, he's got a lot of ideas, he's enthusiastic, he really, really wanted to represent. Obviously, like, to submit a song, you have to, like, volunteer, but I'm pretty sure that, like, he volunteered himself as opposed to them coming up saying, Joost, do you want to submit a song? So he's really, really, really keen. He's got loads of ideas, it's something really different. He's going to have to find a way now to bridge his sound so that is more mainstream to outside of the Netherlands. So obviously, I think the main thing is singing in English. If he doesn't sing in English, then is he going to use LEDs? Is he going to use like one catchphrase in the chorus? Like Gary didn't use English, but instead he lent heavily into the visuals with the green bolero and the snake tongue. So there are ways around if he does want to stay in Dutch, it is possible. And even if it is something that's never been done before, he can invent a new way. He's got kind of imagination and a bit of innovation, so he might come up with his own way of somehow building that bridge to the viewers. The reassuring thing for me is that this won the panel. You know, we had lots of great artists. Apparently Ila DeLong submitted, though Bob submitted himself and also wrote a song for Namibia. So apparently there were lots of big names in, and this still won. So that gives me a lot of hope that whatever he submitted was clever. It worked with the panel. We know that Netherlands has as their head of the delegation Twan, who was the executive producer in 2021 in Rotterdam, which was an amazing show. He's now become the head of delegation for the Netherlands. I think he really knows what he's doing. I don't think he's going to pick something that won't work or is going to flop. So I feel really confident in the Dutch delegation that they've made a good decision. I don't think Joost is so big that he would get an automatic pass anyway, you know, as opposed to if Adele said, I want to represent the UK, everything stops, she automatically goes through, like instant qualification, whereas I think you still would have had to have earned it by selling it to the delegation. And I believe they did auditions in person as well, so he would have had to have pulled off the live audition. Visually, he's got so many ideas. His look, I feel, is way more underground and grungier than anything we've seen in Eurovision for a long time, so he's gonna stand out an absolute mile. And even if this doesn't work, I still think it's fun and interesting and worth a risk. This is a very worthwhile risk. We've had risks in the past that just felt like, okay, this was never gonna work in any possibility. So I love that Netherlands are trying something different and they're showing off a different side to their country. Obviously, we've seen this more melancholy side recently, and now we're seeing like fun party feel. We're really going right to the other end of the spectrum. I love this choice for the Netherlands. I'm so excited for the song release. And this is going to continue on this thing that I think really Eurovision is broadening its horizons, because when people see this on the stage and go, wow, this type of music can also enter Eurovision as well. And that carrying on the success from Käärijä last year, I think it's just going to broaden the horizons of what type of artists are applying to get in. We've already seen that in Estonia as well with 5 Minutes. They could potentially win as well. You know, that would be a really, really wild, fun final if we had them and Joost KLein as well. I think we've got so many great internally selected artists this year. Those are 5 really, really, really different artists, but all super exciting. Slimán's giving us something classic. Joost is going to give us something grungy, hip-hop, rap. Marie is trying to give us something kind of like modern Greek, ethnic. Musty's probably going to give us some dark pop. And then Silly Capsis is going to be giving us like dancey girl bop. So there's just so much variety right now. It's going to be such a great year. I really got such a good feeling. And I think that people are getting the sense now that they do need to send something a little bit special and a little bit more out there, a bit more risk. I feel more risk with these choices this year. So what did you think about the Netherlands choosing Joost KLein to represent them in Netherlands 2024? Leave me a comment in the comment section down below. I know there's going to be lots of people who are happy and lots of people who are not happy. Thank you so much to Leo Schenk for supporting me on PayPal. If you want to support the channel, I'll leave links in the description. And of course, thank you to all of my patrons all over the world for your support. But as always, thank you so much just for watching my videos. And I hope to see you in another Eurovision analysis video very soon. Goodbye.